Hey, what's going on, everybody? Try to keep here, and welcome to this new What If. Now, I'm thinking that this will be the last one for this month. Anyway, that's what it's going to be. Anyways, I went through my comment section, and not only have I personally enjoyed my What If Deku was Minari's brother, but you guys seem to enjoy What If Deku was Mina's brother, and What If Deku was Tenya's brother. So I decided to combine all three of those with What If Deku had a lightning quirk. Now, I chose this picture because, well, it's almost like what I'm thinking of. Anyways, let's get into it. Now, I'm going to say that in this What If, if Denki got his electric powers was from his mom, and Mina did the same thing. Got her acid powers from her mom. And I'm gonna say that Mina's dad was, well, he has, say color quirk. I won't go too much into detail because it's not really that important. Anyway, Denki's mom and Mina's father have a one-night stand, and then sure enough, Denki's mom finds out that she's pregnant. And now I'm going to say that well, 9 months later, she gives birth to Denki and Izuku. She decides to keep Denki, but put Izuku up for adoption. But anyways, Izuku is then put up for adoption, where 2 years later, Izuku has been adopted by the Idas. And this is where Izuku got the name Izuku, because Denki's mom didn't get a chance, didn't really want to name him since she didn't want him. And sure enough, 2 years later, Tenya and Izuku are in school, And people are picking on Tenya for being a nerd. Izuku saw this and he got mad. And sure enough, that was when his quirk awakened. And and his entire body started emitting the green electricity. Like the one, like seen here. Now the green electricity actually powered him up, giving him a speed and strength boost and agility boost. He quickly zoomed over there and punched all the bullies. Izuku then quickly shut off the lightning. And he soon began to feel very tired. And once Tenya and Izuku got home, the Idas decided to find out what their quirks were. And of course, not Ingenium. Tenya had the engine quirk. And Izuku has the quirk that I call Lightning Wheel. Basically, like Kaminari, he could emit electricity. But unlike Kaminari, he could control where the electricity is being pulled out without any help from gadgets. And not only can he emit electricity, but he can also change the color of the electricity to do multiple effects. Like, for instance, the green electricity gives people an ability boost. And red electricity actually gives people a quirk boost. But the only backside of it is that if Izuku uses too much electricity, the electricity he uses is based off of the energy that he has. Basically, if he uses too much electricity, he goes to sleep for about an hour. I'm just going to say for a complete hour. But anyways, so we get to 11 years, I think, into the future, where Tenya and Izuku have fully controlled their quirks. Oh, I also forgot to mention this. this. So basically, if Izuku wants to use more electricity than what's limited, then he basically just needs to chug a bunch of energy drinks. So that's going to be very helpful. Anyway, we get to the practical exam, so the UA entrance exam. And everyone is getting ready to destroy some robots. And Tenya walks over to Izuku and says, Hey Izuku, you gonna be okay? Okay. And Izuku just looks at him and says, You know I will, bro. And the practical exam begins, and Izuku is just electrifying robots and destroying them. Sure enough, the 0 Point robot pops out of nowhere. God, sorry. And Izuku is tempted to leave, but someone is stuck in the rubber bowl. But he knows too well that he cannot not run when someone is in trouble. So he chugs down like 5 energy drinks and starts running to the 0 Point. It grabs a rocket, brings it to safety, and then destroys the monster with almost all of the electricity that he has gained. And sure enough, the practical exam then ends, and then about a week later, Izuku is basically waiting in his room along with Tenya. Waiting in his room. They both get a letter. They get the same letter. Saying that they both got into UA. And they start getting ready. And wouldn't you know it, they both end up in the same class 1A. Sure enough, they both arrive at 1A. and they and Tenya and Izuku are talking to each other. And soon they had to be quiet. As Aizawa said, it took you 8 seconds to be quiet. You'll need to work on that. Anyway, put these uniforms on and meet me outside. As they surely do, and sure enough, Mr. Aizawa explains that they'll be doing a quirk assessment test, and that the one placed in last will be expelled. Aizawa then looks at Izuku and says, Izuku Tenya. Sorry, Izuku Ida. Would you please step forward? As Izuku does, Aizawa then says, since you got first place in the practical exam, Sam, you go first. How far can you throw a ball without your cork? Hold on. And I'm back. Sorry for that. I needed to do something real quick. Anyways, as I was saying, Izuku said, my personal best is like 328 meters. And Aizawa said, impressive. Now, try throwing this ball while using your cork. Izuku says, got it, sir. Grabs the ball, powers his arm up with green electricity as much as he can without having to black out later, and then throws it at a good 5,000 meters. Izuku, feeling a little tired, Good opens up an energy drink and then chunks it down. Aizawa, confused, saying, why did you chug that? Izuku says, that's the downside of my cork. It uses my own energy is transferred into electricity. If I overuse it, I go to sleep for an hour. So basically these energy drinks help me stay awake and use more electricity. And sure enough, Izuku throws the energy drink away, and once the test was done, he scored a solid 3rd place. Aizawa then announced that he lied, saying that he's not going to, expel anyone. He just wanted to see where they were. Oh, God. And that's where I'm going to leave it off. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, boom, slap that like button across the face. Catch you next one, guys. Laters.